Hello, happy holidays. First thing first, I'm trying to make sure that the sound is good. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and happy holidays to you. I hope you had a wonderful time with your family, and I hope you've written down your New Year resolution. Let me know what you want to achieve this year. You can put in the comment if you can share. Okay, now with this series, Make Money with Raba, the series is very easy. I'll be coming up here virtually every day to do this live trading stroke live analysis. During the live analysis, if there's any trade opportunities, I will tell you go ahead and take that trade. We are going to take that trade, and if there are no opportunities at the moment, I may tell you the levels that I expect price to react from. Okay, so let me know if the sound is good. Put in the comment section, let me know if the sound is good, and then I'll do good to like abide to the sound. My goal is to sharpen my trading skill. That is Erod 216. Errol says want to sharpen his trading skills to become profitable. Yes, that is a good skill. That is a good goal. Even me, I'm trying to improve on my craft as well. So learning never stops. All right. You keep learning every day. You keep learning, if not in terms of strategy, but in terms of the quality of trades you take. You being matured and understanding what the market brings, and then Alves Bola says sound is good. Yes, thank you very much. KK, hi Raba, how are you? KK, I'm doing good. How are you? I hope you enjoy your holidays. Okay. There's nothing more important than family. Okay. The festive period is simply there for us to spend time with our loved ones, and then at the end of it all, we still need to come back to trading, okay, or doing whatever you do to make money to take care of them. The reason why I'm here is simply to provide for my family and also to share my knowledge with you out there to help you become a better trader. All right, so as usual, first of all, we need to explain what this series is. No, last year I told you that I will be coming out live, okay, to share my opinion, my strategy, my technique with you guys. I'll be doing it daily, except if I'm not going to be free, I will let you know. The reason is this: instead of me to sit behind, make a video, edit it, upload it, and then those are good, but I don't want to do that much. If you notice, last year I hardly create content because I'm not a content creator per se. I'm a trader. Okay, so in order for me to keep you guys abreast, it's better for me to come out live, present to you what I need to present. If I'm to share a particular topic, I will do it live. Okay, if I have the time, I can do some editing videos and then post it, but most of the time I'll be coming out here live all right, so that you feel me, I understand you, you can ask your question in real time, and I will do well to do my best to answer them. So if you have any question, what we are going to do is that if you have any question that you want to ask me, let me know. Feel free. These are the only way I can get closer to you more, by interacting with you based on your chat. And now this series will be a daily thing, aside from the weekend. Probably maybe one of the weekend might be the weekly analysis, but I plan to do this every day. Obviously I may not be able to meet up the everyday thing based on some live issues, but notwithstanding, we are going to start first. All right, and the goal for this is to help you become a better trader. Number one, you're going to know which direction the market will be heading to, because when I analyze the chart, I'll tell you, okay, so pair is bullish, then let's look for bullish trade. If it's bearish, I'll tell you in my own opinion. Okay, do not take whatever I teach here or say here as what's it called, financial advice. No, but what I can say is that I'm coming out here to assist you to achieve your goal. All right, I'm coming out here to achieve your help you achieve your goal. Popola Moses says, I want to get my prop firm this year. Yes. Oh, if you follow me on this series, you probably smash your prop firm challenge, because during the live analysis we might come across a trade and I can say take the trade. All right, and if you want to get it faster, probably you join the Telegram. And also I would like you guys to join my Telegram channel. If you have not joined, please join that Telegram channel. That is where I interact more. I respond to your messages more on Telegram. Okay, and if possible, I can even come to your DM and then explain whatever you need. All right. Odeme Junior says sound is loud and clear. All right, yes, that's good. Erod 216 says yes, very good, thank you sir for your, I didn't say that, for your time. I don't know, something is blocking my chat, I can't see that. Okay, so do not forget to let me know the pair that would like me to explain or analyze, and also do not forget to drop your question. All right, in the course of this we might also do a challenge, like prop firm challenge or something like that along the way. Though I'm not a big fan of prop firm, but I realize that most people have no choice but to go through that route. Okay, so in that case you can go ahead and pick any prop firm you like, but I will not be promoting anyone. All right, I will not be promoting any prop firm, but you can go ahead to use that to gain capital. The goal of a prop firm is simply for you to get capital. Once you get the capital, start on your own. You can start your trading journey with, if you can get up to 1k to 10k, you can start and then make a living from it if you have a very good strategy. All right, so we are going to go to the chart now and I'll start dissecting the chart. Before I go, Alison Yoba says there was a strategy you taught with London Open as it relates to high and low of previous London session. I have not been able to master it. Can you throw more light on it? Okay, let's see. I will try to touch on it. Okay, I'll try to touch on it, but the London session strategy is the way it is. We are simply taking our trade based on a close above previous London session lines. Okay, there are some key levels that you need to plot on your graph when the candle closes in your 5 minutes. This strategy is simply you are combining the 1 hour and the 5 minutes time frame. Your 1 hour is where you're going to plot your London session lines, which is simply the reversal opening prices. In this case, you are not bothered if it is fresh or not. Okay, you just plot it out, the highest reversal opening price and the lowest reversal opening price. Then you monitor the current price. If it closes above it, then it's a signal that price wants to push higher. is simply you use it for scalping mostly. All right, I use it for scalping, but I have other ways to trade the swing. All right, so what you need to do is just back test it. If it closes below and you get a retest on that level, you can sell. That tells you the market wants to go lower. All right, nothing fancy, nothing there's nothing hidden, but I will try to explain more in the coming videos. Alison said, please can you analyze GJ? Yeah, I will look at GJ. Please shed more light on the London session strategy. Everybody is asking about the London session strategy. Okay, this is what I will do. One of the live stream, I will focus more on the London session strategy. All right, so today we want to look at the position of market. Where should we be looking at trades in the month of January? Remember, December has closed and we need to do the market analysis based on December closure, because as I said, I prefer the month or the candle to close before you can have a proper read of market behavior. If we are analyzing the monthly, you want to see a monthly close. That is at the end of the month. It's easier for you to read that. Okay, if the month closed this way, what will the next month do? All right, you have a better understanding that way than for you to start analyzing what next month we do if a current month has not ended, because price may deceive you. But once the market closes and that month ends, then it's easier for you to tell if the next month will continue in that bearish direction or bullish direction. All right, and also the weekly, daily, down to the lowest time frame you need. Always wait for closure. Let the market close. All right, once the market closes, you have more information, more data. All right, so let's start with the DXY. First of all, we want to look at the strength of the US dollar. All right, because the pair that I trade mostly US pairs and then gold. Anything that links to the US dollar, I love trading those. All right, and that is why you look at the DXY. The reason why you're looking at the DXY is simply you want to gauge the strength of the dollar. Okay, will dollar be strong in the coming week? Will it be weak? All right, and so on. So now, first of all, let's look at what is in front of us. The key thing I can see here is this. We have a close below this key level. All right, I'm going to change this to my monthly opening price. All right, this key level, okay, are very important. If you notice, I don't need to squeeze my chart here, start looking at structure. I simply look at what the price is doing currently, because the best to be accurate with price analysis or price action trading is to look at the recent price action, not looking at where historical data too much. What is price doing currently? Now, if you look at this is the month of December here. All right, this is January starting. The month of December, we have a close below this key level, and this is simply telling us that price wants to go lower. All right, now before price move lower, all right, we don't know if it will need to come up to any of this opening price before pushing lower. But what I know is that this market wants to go lower. Okay, based on the closure, we might have a retest and then it push lower. So for the month of January, I might be expecting a weak US dollar. All right, I'm expecting the US dollar to be weak. Okay, simply because of this closure. It's telling us that the order flow wants to go lower. Now, obviously, if you understand the anatomy of candlesticks, you will understand that every candle, every candle has what is called the open, close, high, and lows. All right. In this case, the wick. Yeah, we have a wick here. Now let's assume this is a bearish candle. Let's change this to red. Okay, let's just assume this is a bearish or bullish candle. Let's use the word bullish. When market opens here, okay, when market opens at this level, most times it has to manipulate. The reason why I look at the opening price is because that is the key price that market remembers. Okay, let me change this to black. When market opens, it won't just start flying. Market will need to manipulate people out of their trades. Everybody knows that. Let's assume that everybody knows the direction of this move, but at the end of this push up, only 95% will get this right, and that is the failure. Only 5%, sorry, we get this right. The remaining 95 will fail. All right, that is why we have a lot of failure rate in the market. The reason is manipulations, and then tied with emotional issues of traders. All right, the reason why you are not emotionally strong is because you don't have a solid strategy that you can trust. The key to success is simply you trusting whatever strategy you are trading. But the moment you start doubting your strategy, the emotional stress comes in. You start making some stupid decisions. So when market opens here, this is the opening price, and to me they are the golden price. All right, there are a lot of opening price in here, but there's some golden price that you need to understand. I will talk about them later. When market opens here, it won't just push up, it goes down first. Now if you're a newbie, most newbie will look at the push down and say, oh, this market is strong, it's going to continue going down. But what they don't realize is that market going down for a bullish candle to be formed simply wants to manipulate. I did a video on my channel, Power of the Weeks, and that is where I started looking, or I exposed, that's where I started introducing this opening price, but I didn't call it the opening price. And most of my point of interest that I trade are within the hidden base. Okay, by hidden base I simply mean, you can see we have this is hidden base here, this level, in between there we have the opening price. That is my key level I want price to tap in. If price is coming to this level, I want it to get to that opening price before I can start looking for solid trade. And that most times when price tap to the opening price, it will move. If price really want to push from here, it's going to do that mostly from the opening price. If not on this time frame, in the lower time frame, it's going to react the moment it touches the opening price, which I call the golden level or the golden price. Okay, so when market opens, it manipulates first. This push down is simply manipulation. It will be stressing or messing up with your emotions. Okay, if you don't have a solid strategy, you will fall for that bearish move, and before you know it, once it tap into maybe another opening price in the lower time frame or higher time frame, it start pushing up and move in the intended direction. So most people that were already short here will be smoked. All right, and what happened? Price push up and then closes, creating high. This region also is manipulation, but most of the manipulation comes from the opening price. When market open for the day, a lot of people, okay, are we bullish, are we bearish? But what happened? Market goes down, manipulate, takes some people stop, and then push. So this is simply the anatomy of every candle. Now the reason why this level, to me, I see it very good, is because if, like in this case, when market close below this level, when market close below this is telling me that since market has closed below this opening price, all right, it's simply an indication that market wants to go lower. But before it goes lower, remember a new candle will be formed there. It might push up to retest that level. That is where the manipulation comes in. When it starts pushing up, most people will think of bullish price action. Okay, but once it gets to this opening price, either this or this price may start to react and go lower. All right, price may start reacting from those opening price to go lower. That is why you need to focus more on your opening price. Even if you are looking at an order block, even if you are looking at the order block, go back and back test. Where do price react from this order block? It will be from the opening price. 100% from the opening price. Now the key is you don't know which of this opening price you need to trade off from. That's where rules are in place, and those rules are simply what I shared within the VIP group. All right, and again, you can create rules for yourself so that you don't take any kind of trade. You only take high quality trades. All right, so because this is the monthly time frame, we will not be looking for sell. We will not be looking for buy or sell within the monthly. We are simply using the monthly time frame to gauge direction. So in this case, I can say that the market, okay, the market is bearish here, just because we have a close below. Okay, I wanted to change this. Just because we have a close below this level, and secondly, we also rejected from this level. You can see, if you look at the previous candle here, this is November. What happened in November? We closed below 2 opening price. We closed below this, we closed below this. This is also an indication that yes, since we closed below this, there's a higher probability that price wants to go lower. Okay, and what happened? Price opened, traded up. Where did it trade it to? It traded into the opening price, either that one, or you can look at this one here. You can look at this one here. Okay, the price even get to the second one. Yes, it did. Price got to the second one as well. After getting to this, whoever was trying to buy from here has been manipulated out. The moment it taps on the opening price, then the direction begins. All right, so this rejection here created that bullish bearish directional bias. Okay, we created directional bias, and we will continue going bearish up to the next opening price. All right, so we should expect price to get in here, or the closest is this one here. I don't know if this let's see, we need fresh levels, but at the same time, this is not fresh, this is not fresh. So because that level is not fresh, I may not focus more on that level. Okay, so we should expect price to get to this level. So we have from here to here. Now will price start moving straight down to this point? Obviously not. Okay, obviously not. What may happen is we might have price play along. They all depend on the market conditions before getting here. It might take 2 months to get here. It might just be the month of January we get there. This is future. Nobody knows the future. All right, nobody knows if January we just move into here and then trade back down here. We don't know about that, and it's not your duty to know. Your duty is that each and every day within this month of January, you want to be looking for more bearish trades. Okay, more of bearish trades. In that case, you have a higher probability of coming out of the month of January successful, profitable. Okay, just because you have a blueprint that you follow. All right, so my directional bias is here, but when price start moving down to this point, that's what I want to teach you here. For price to move down to this point, it needs to react from an opening price, either on this monthly or on the weekly. Price will need to push up to an opening price, all right, which is the golden price, the GPS, the golden price strategy. I will talk more on that, because the opening price that got respected is the golden price. And how do you know that a particular opening price will be respected? Because we have a lot of opening prices here, a lot of them. Which one will be respected? And that is where the logic of golden price comes in, because the golden price simply means this is the price where price is expected to reject up from. All right, like in this case, This one is not the golden price because I knew that price wants to be bearish, though I'll be observing there, but since the price has closed below, it's no longer the golden price. So it might become a golden price for a retest to push. All right, do not get confused with my golden price analogy. Okay, I'm just trying to give a name that will become clearer. For me, I like giving myself a name. Whatever I do, I give it a name because it's easier to learn with names. Okay, it's easier to learn with names. All right, so because the monthly is bearish, now let's go to the weekly. On the weekly time frame, remember I said for this market to continue going lower, it needs to tap into an opening price. Okay, now first of all, what can we see here? We are getting a roadblock from here. You can see that the price came in here, rejected of this on the weekly. Okay, but since the monthly is bearish, I will favor more on the what's it called, on the bearish move. If the weekly gives me a reason to go bullish, I will go bullish. There are things I will look for within this weekly and the daily time frame that will let me know that okay, price wants to push higher before going lower. Now in trading, first of all, let me show you something. Let me show you something. You see, we have an impulse leg. If we are looking at the bearish market, we have an impulse leg and the correction. Then we have another impulse leg. How is this created? How will I know that the next move that is coming will be impulse? Most times I do. If you ask my student within the mentorship, they will tell you that I will tell them now this move is a super solid move. You can hold it for weeks, simply because I understand that the next leg of structure that will be forming will be an impulse leg. Because in that case, when you want to have an impulse leg, both your higher time frame, monthly, weekly, daily, all time frame will be pointing bearish. When that happens, you have your impulse leg. Okay, but when the higher time frame is bearish but the lower time frame like the daily is bullish, that's where the impulse the correction leg is created, and it's simply a retracement to the higher time frame opening price. It's simply a retracement to the higher time frame opening price, so as to create a fresh bearish directional bias, which will now be in line with the daily and the monthly. Then in that case, you'll see an impulse leg coming in. These are the kind of trade setup that once I see them, I tend to use a higher risk percentage and I hold it longer. Okay, because I know, I understand that since the trade time frame are in agreement of bearish movement, I can hold this for weeks. Obviously, being human, I'll be taking profit along the way, because there's no way your emotions will come in a little. Okay, that makes us human. It's a beautiful thing, but it helps you to create a kind of logical thinking. Okay, as price approaches the lower time frame obstacles, you try to read your trades. Should I take some of the profit off here in case price wants to push a little bit higher? All right, that's where trade management comes in. It's a whole new game, a whole new ball game entirely. Okay, but I will try my best to cover all of this in the course of this year. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do. Once you subscribe, you hit the like button. Join the Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel, because the Telegram channel is where I communicate with most times. And if there's any form of information I want to give out, I'll drop it there first. And sometimes I don't even remember dropping in other social platform, because I'm not good at social media. Okay, so join the Telegram. From there, in case there's any discount I have with my courses and the rest, I still communicate it there. Those are the people that enjoy the discount. I won't come to YouTube and then tell you, oh, there's a discount and thereabout, because not everyone will see the information. But on the Telegram, as long as you're in my Telegram group, you will see the information. But one thing about YouTube is that when you post something, not everybody that subscribe will see it. Not even or anyone that's create a notification will see it. And it's baffling. Okay, so in order for you not to miss any of those information, kindly join the Telegram. The link is in the description. Okay. So when the 3 time frame, monthly, weekly, daily, are in agreement, that is where you see an impulse leg coming. But once they are not in agreement, that is where the correction starts from the lower time frame. The lower time frame will be the one to push to the higher time frame levels of what point of interest, which in this case is the opening price. Okay, so as you can see, the monthly is bearish. Okay, the weekly is also bearish. The weekly has been bearish for a while. Okay, and this might be a potential end of it. This might be the potential end of it, but no, I said potential. Price may still continue. Remember, on the monthly we are expecting price to get here, but while you are expecting price to get there, take note of this weekly level. Yeah, these are fresh levels that can reject price. As you can see, if you are selling in here, all this level here, these are where you take your profit. All right, these are where you take your profit, because if you keep your money on the table here, eventually price will go low because we are bearish. Okay, but when you're handling trade real life, I will not recommend you to keep all your position open here. These are where you take partials. So you can use the opening price to know where to take your partials. You don't just take your partials because it has given you 3-hour trade. You use the opening price on the higher time frame, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, to take your profit little by little and allow the rest to run. Okay, and if there's any need to sell further, these are the areas. So if I zoom up here, the reason why I am marking this level, yeah, I explained it, is because there's a gap. This gap is simply manipulation. This should be where the opening price is. Okay, so whenever you see a gap, simply use your closing price, because the gap is inefficiency. So you cannot work based on inefficiency. Okay, if I tell you that, oh, this table is not straight, will you decide to place your laptop on that table that have just 3 legs or 2 legs? You will not, because it's inefficient. You don't make decision based on inefficiency. Okay, let there be a degree of efficiency. All right, it may not be the perfect situation, but as long as it's somewhat efficient, then you take your decision. So in the case where there's inefficiency, because this gap simply signifies inefficiency, and price will need to come back and reprice. Okay, and that is why I like Owanda feed. Most times Owanda feed have efficient pricing. All right, but most other brokers, even the broker that I use, do not have efficient price. And I don't use Owanda because I'm in Nigeria. They don't accept Nigerian clients. All right, Owanda do not accept Nigerian clients. So what I do is that I analyze on Owanda, and whatever price Owanda tells me, that's why I execute on my broker account. So I don't actually open my broker account, broker feed, and analyze there. No, I analyze on Owanda, and I simply type in the price that I see on Owanda into that of my broker. Okay, so if you are using the opening price strategy, use the Owanda feed. Okay, don't use your broker feed. If you use your broker feed, you might be at the wrong side of the market. Let me just put it that way. All right, so far, if you enjoy what I'm telling you, let me know in the chat so that it will motivate me to explain more. All right, let me know in the chat. Let's go to the chat and see what we have here. Alison says there was a strategy. Okay, I think I've talked on that. We have here, I think there's DXY down means the dollar is strong. No, if the DXY errored 216, the DXY is simply an index of the US dollar against the major currency, other major currency. So if the DXY is pushing higher, it signals that dollar is strong. But if the DXY is coming down, it means that dollar is weak. Okay, so it's not what you type in here. Okay, when it goes up, it signals strength. That means dollar is stronger than all the other currency in that basket of index. All right, that's what it means. So the reason for this is because once you know that the DXY is somewhat weak, when you go to Euro USD now to trade, you want to be buying more of Euro and selling more of dollar. That means Euro USD should be bullish. All right, Euro USD will be bullish. Now let me understand your question here. It says DXY down means the dollar is strong. No, DXY down means the dollar is weak. All right, and when DXY goes up, it means dollar is strong. If you understand what I mean, just let me know. Error 216. Okay. And Allison, you are doing great, sir. Thank you, sir. Much value. All right, thank you. This motivates me to keep pushing. All right, so if you have any question, come to the chat. I will try my best to clarify it. Okay, so what I expect price to come up in here is when price gets to this opening price. Yeah, when price gets to this opening price, that's where I will start looking for short. Okay, I'll be looking for short to take trades from there. Okay, I'll be looking for short from there. So you don't need to panic and say, okay, since market is going lower, you will be, I don't know how to take off mute this Telegram. Since market is going lower, you want to just start selling here. Yes, you can if you have billions in your account, just like the big banks. They can open a sell here and they can be told this drawdown. They know that market eventually will go down. Okay, but we don't have that luxury of billions. All right, so that's why you narrow it down to the lower time frame and thereabout. So in that case, what do you see above this level? Okay, is this daily opening price here. So you can narrow this down to this daily opening price. When price gets in here, these are good areas for you to sell. Okay, these are areas you sell. So in that case, if you get the push up into this area, then you can sell from there. All right, so the market, both monthly, weekly, daily, are bearish. Okay, daily on this side, okay, we don't have any fresh level here. So until we have a fresh test on this side, we can say you can now look for bullish daily directional bias. All right, but since that has not happened, focus more on sell, and then you won't have any much problem. So in this case, if I go now and start looking at pounds USD, for example, since I know that the US dollar is weak, that should give you an insight of what you should be looking for. All right, in this case, on the monthly, we've established a bullish direction here. Okay, we've established a bullish direction on this pair, but I'll be waiting. Okay, yeah, we've established a bullish direction because we closed above this and blah blah blah. So let's change this to the monthly level. All right, I use this color for my monthly level so that when I see them on the chart, I know that okay, this is monthly. Okay, so now let's look at how the market closed. If we look at this, we have this opening price. Initially, that opening price was what? Try to reject. Okay, the opening price tried to reject. Yeah, the opening price tried to reject price, but what happened in December? It closes above. These are strong signal that price wants to push higher. At least price wants to get to this level. This is the level where it can eventually repair price to get a form of retracement or a push to the downside. Focus on the opening price. All right, like for example, if you are looking at this other block, for example, for a directional bias for maybe a bearish trade for any reason, and you see this close above, do not start looking for bearish trade much. Yeah, because price will still push up. If it comes down, it's going to retest on this line or tap into this opening price and then push up. Okay, and what is that telling you? It's telling us that this particular chart is in agreement with the DXY. Remember, the DXY is telling us the dollar should be weak, and then what do you see here? Pounds USD going up, signaling what? A weaker dollar. Okay, so for me to go short here, at least we can wait for price to get here, unless the lower time frame tells me otherwise. Then I will sell. Obviously, if the weekly tells me sell, I will sell. If the daily tells me sell, I will sell. But those sell, okay, are simply intraday or a slight swing trade. Maybe when you hold it for like 3 days till you get to the opening price here before you start buying. Okay, but what I'm trying to tell you that if you're analyzing a particular chart, a particular time frame, okay, on this time frame, on the monthly time frame, price is telling me, look, I want to push higher. Why? Because it closed above this. And again, if you look at this, we have another opening price here. Price closed above it as well. So worst case scenario is that we might have price come back into this, either this or this, before pushing high. So this now will form the wick, okay, or the low of the month. If this market wants to be bullish, this will form the low of the month. After tapping into this opening price, the low should be intact. Worst come to worst, it might come down to this point, but that doesn't mean the market has changed. Okay, some people, when price start going low, they just feel, oh, the market is now bearish. No, what market wants to do is to take off from an opening price. Okay, market wants to take off from an opening price. So these are the three levels. Because it's on the monthly, I'll focus on this higher one and then use this and narrow it down within the lower time frame for entry to push higher. But when you are buying, take note of this level, and a new bearish move can come in. Okay, but for now we have not gotten there, so focus more on what? Bullish price action. Focus more on bullish price action on pounds USD. And then if you go to your weekly, you can see, what do we see here? On this monthly level, that's why I like using different chart colors. On this monthly level, we have a weekly opening price there. So this is a good area for you to look for buy. So I'll simply use this zone. So if you want to buy, simply wait. You don't need to rush. Don't rush in life. All right? You don't have to rush. What you need to do is wait for price to get in here. Once you get in here, you can decide to start looking for bullish trades. Whatever strategy, in this case now, whatever strategy you are using for your entry is going to work. I just made some sound like an African. Okay, whatever strategy you use is going to work. All right, because you are at the right side of the market. Your goal to be successful in trading is try as much as possible to be at the right side of the market. If you can get that most of the time, your win rate will increase. All right, so do not miss this series at all, because I'm going to tell you where the market is most likely to react from. So in this level, market will react from here. Okay, and then if you go to your daily, you can use that to, but on the daily time frame, the opening prices there are not okay. We have a fresh level. Beautiful, this level is fresh. Let me change it to the daily. So this is a fresh level. So hopefully I'm looking for this level for the buy. All right, this is not fresh. If market closes below this, then we want to go down. All right, and also the daily, from the way I see, since the daily rejected from this level, okay, the daily might be bearish. So in this case, you have to follow that bearish trade. The daily is bearish because of this rejection. It came up, it closed above, closed below. This is simply like a false breakout. And when price push up, it rejected on Friday, or the last trading day, yeah, which is Friday 29 December. Price rejected, signaling that price wants to go lower. And if you go to a lower time frame, you get that confirmation in there. You can see price started pushing. So in this case, we don't have fresh levels. We expect price to push lower. All right. So in this case, yeah, if this candle closes in the next 14 minutes and you want to take your trade to the downside, this level is what I'll be looking at. A retest on that level should give me a trading opportunity. So after this 14 minutes or 14.2 minutes, yeah, a push up, retracement into this Quasimodo level or this apex level, that's where you sell. Okay, so when price comes in here, you can sell. And then if I want to plot a trend line using the opening price, there are rules to this trend line. Okay, don't just look at it as a, there's a reason. Those in the VIP, they know, when they look at it, they know the first and second touch. Okay, so this also simply tells you that we have a sell trade on our hands here, a kind of confluence. All right, so when price come back in here, you can sell, especially when it touches the trend line within this zone, you can sell. Okay, so in this case now, I've given you a setup on pounds USD. I've given you a setup. Wait for this candle to close, wait for the pullback, and then take your trade. All right, and remember, it's not a swing trade. Remember, monthly, weekly is bullish, but the daily is bearish. So we are going to move from the daily till we get to the weekly level. Okay, till we get to where? This weekly level. So you are selling. If that price comes up to give you an opportunity for a sell, you sell till you get to your where? Weekly level. All right, do not forget this level here. Why am I looking at this level? 1 minute. Because remember, you are not at the best direction. All right, you are this is a counter trend. Okay, since that level is not fresh, let me use my magnet. I want a fresh level. If that level is not fresh, then it may not hold price that much. But if you are selling from there, these are areas where you want to be taking out your profit. So when price give you that entry, a push up into this area, normally we've missed the entry from here. All right, but since there are ways you can re-enter the market, so what I'm saying is wait for this to close, this candle to close, a push up, you can take your entry. Either you can also look at this, but preferably if it comes to this level is better. It gives you a better price. And then going to, yes, gives you a better price, this level here. So this is your first entry here at 1.27329, second entry at 1.27370. all right, those are what I'm looking at, but only if this we have this close here. Let this market close so that when you push up you can sell. All right, let me see what I have in the chart. Okay, please shed more light on London session. But do you just use the first candle, or which candle do you make decision on? Abbas, I do not understand your question. The first candle, as long as it's the opening price of that candle, you can make your decision off them. Okay, you can make your decision off the opening price of that candle. All right, there's nothing fancy there. If I'm trying to understand your question, you're telling me which of the opening price, all right, that you make your decision of. There are, as I said, there are rules. Okay, there are certain rules that I put in place that guides me in narrowing down the bunch of opening prices. No, we have opening price everywhere. Certain rules, you can cut off some, maybe using discount and premium. You can use that, is applicable. All right, just like your order block, maybe you want to buy, they have different order block. Which one do you want to pick? Okay, you give yourself rules. I will pick the one from equilibrium down, something like that. It is okay. All right, But the main thing is for you to understand the strategy first. All right. Remember, join the Telegram. Join the Telegram. React to my messages. And if you have personal question, you can ask me from that Telegram. In fact, I can give you a call. We speak on the phone. Okay. If I do that with most of my VIP students, sometimes we speak on the phone. DXY down means okay. I think I've seen that. What happened? Okay, yeah, you are doing great, sir. Thank you. Okay, Sebastian Payos give me a love. That is, thank you. Amazing world. Amazing world. That is Pakistan. Yeah, from Pakistan. I know you're from Pakistan. How is Pakistan, and how do you enjoy the festive period? Irene says, Raba, what do you mean by fresh level? By fresh level, it simply means price has not rejected of that level. There's no rejection. If it closes below, that level is still fresh. As if it closes as a support below, it becomes a resistance. But fresh level simply means you don't see rejection. Once there's a rejection of that level, it's no longer fresh. Alison says, love from Abuja, Nigeria. Yeah, Abuja. I hope Abuja is not as hot as it is here in this part of the world, Akwa Ibom State. Abuja should be hotter since it's closer to the desert. But I hope Abuja is fine. Also, let me know where you're chatting from. Abbas, sir, I was talking about the London strategy, even when you go up to 5 minutes time frame. Okay. Your markings on the London strategy, your markings will be on the 1 hour. Okay, the highest reversal opening price. By reversal opening price, this is what I mean. This level here, this is a reversal opening price where I drew this line. This is a reversal opening price. Okay, it's the price that started the reversal. Price was pushing up, and then all of a sudden to the downside, reversal opening price. Now the highest reversal opening price within the London session, okay, is what you are going to mark out. For example, if you go to the 1 hour now, let me put on the London session. If I which one is this? Okay, my London session is the orange line. Okay, now in this case, these are my London session here. So the previous London session is simply this level. You are going to mark this is the highest level, this is the lowest level. So in this case, they are far off, so you have to wait for the price gets to them. Okay, so that is that. Or if you want to, in this case, this is not a level. We don't have any London session market that is closed. So these are the only area, this level and this level. So you wait, when price gets here, if it closes below this level, then you sell, you keep selling. Okay, if price comes up in here and it rejects, since we are bearish on this on the daily, if it comes to this to some level, it rejects, you can sell. But we are not using that strategy now, because number one, the price is far off from where price is currently. This is the only place where price approaching, and I'm sure it will get a close below. Once it closes below, you continue selling into the New York session. So this is it. Let me take it off and make the chart look clean. So looking at gold, on gold, the monthly direction on gold is bullish. Okay, bullish in the sense that we rejected from here. All right, we rejected from here, price push higher. Now what can you notice here? You notice this opening price, reversal opening price here. At first it rejected, and currently price, this is not an indication that it should continue going higher, right? We rejected off that level. Oh, this is the monthly, weekly. Let's go to the monthly. Sorry about that. The monthly time frame, we started here, rejection here. This is the monthly time. That what I was looking at there was the weekly. Okay, and if you can see on gold, we don't have any resistance for now. Okay, so our goal is to tap on this level. At least you can use this I as your direction, that this is where price wants to get to. And secondly, we close above this previous month I. We rejected of the previous month opening price. So market order flow here is still bullish. Okay, I will come out live and talk about order flow in other videos, maybe tomorrow or next. Just remind me of order flow. Order flow is simply when price respect the opening prices. Okay, when you keep respecting the reversal opening price, you have an order flow. This level is respected. We broke above, so order flow here is still bullish. We are still bullish on this. However, in the lower time frame, we may get a bearish bias, and that is simply a retracement. Okay, when the lower time frame is bearish, that doesn't mean all L is loose, it starts selling to this point. No, the lower time frame directional that is different from the higher time frame is simply for retracement, price coming back to the higher time frame opening price. Okay, so take note of that. In this case, we are still bullish. We are still very bullish. And if you go to your weekly time frame, if I want to buy, this is what I'm looking for, buy. Okay, change this to weekly. Remember, the market opened here, push higher. Most people will take this as a directional bias. No, the week has not ended. We still have 3 more days to go. Okay, we still have 3 more days to go. So don't be fooled with this. In this case, I've not gotten any entry based on the monthly flow, because the weekly opening price has not been tapped in. So what is in play here is simply a swing structure, a position trade, which you have taken from here, holding up. You are still holding the trade. If you are in this trade from here, this is a nice one. Keep holding. Okay, because price has not given you any form of what? Rejection. Now, where you be worried is this rejection now, will it lead to a bearish move? And that's where you go to and check. So far, I'll be looking at this area for a possible rejection. Okay, we created as price came in, we created a fresh reversal opening price, and price is tapping on it now. Okay, so let's simply put a line there. Let me use a line, daily, the 10 line. So in this case, you can expect a short. All right, but I will rather wait for the story to change. Okay, the daily is still very bullish. Okay, daily is still bullish, but let's see. Okay, the daily is bearish. All right, so in this case, we don't have fresh level on the monthly, on the what's it called, on the 4 hour here. Okay, so this is my area. Please, 1 minute. If I'm to sell, I'm looking at this Quasimodo level. If market closes like this, it wants to push higher. So I will selling from here. I may stop loss above here, and this is another fresh level here where you can take another entry. Now this entry is simply you trade as scalping or intraday. These are not trades you hold for too long, but I can tell you are going to get a reaction from here. So in the next few seconds, this will close. If it closes, we push high, tap in here, we sell. Okay, so we have gotten another trade opportunity here on gold. That is why this live session is quite good. All right, but remember, it's not in line with the weekly and monthly, so it's simply a retracement for a buy in the higher time frame. Okay, once you get to this not yet, the month has not ended, the week has not ended. Okay, so that sell, you keep selling probably down to the daily support. All right, down to this. These are good area to sell. In fact, you can start selling from here. Go of this fresh and anticipate a daily bearish. That's what I call anticipation trade. All right, those in my VIP know my anticipation trade. I can anticipate that, okay, this rejection here should create a bearish directional bias. All right, so that's what we have in there. Let's check for question. Sir Abbas, I was talking about, okay, I've read that Abuja is fine, though hot. Yes, it should be very hot. Yeah, also is very hot. Agudi Solomon says, please sir, AUD card. Okay, someone requested for GJ. I was going to do GJ and then AUD. Then I think I will now look at Euro USD. Then I call it a day. Thank you for your content. How do I get access to your course and one-on-one tutorial? Is that what I can see? Yeah, and your one-on-one tutorial. Yes, you can go to my website. For you to get access to my course, let me open in incognito window so that 1 minute. Raba Fx. Okay, well, you go to my website, all right, and you want to get access to my course, you can either click get started. When you click get started, it's going to show you what is available here. Available membership. We have the Raba Fx VIP. It's $100 monthly. You can sign up. When you click sign up, you fill up whatever it is, make your payment. Now this one is the monthly. This is the monthly, and if you want to lock in 3 months, it will be $270. You save $30 and thereabout for 3 months. These are what I'm doing on this live. These are what I do with the VIP, but in a more deeper details. Okay, most times with cash trades, I will tell them buy. Like here now, I only showed you an area that you should buy from. Then for semi-annually, which is 6 months, is $450. Then if you want to lock in for a year, you are going to save 50%, $600 for a year. All right. And if you are in Nigeria and you are finding it difficult to make payment, join the Telegram. Message me at I am Raba Fx. If you go to my what is it called, description on my Telegram channel, you are going to see my handle at I am Raba Fx. Okay, don't go and chat another person, they will scam you. I am at Raba Fx. Then, or you simply reply to the messages, and then within the group there's a discussion group. You can come in there. Then from there I can chat you up personally. Though there are ways you can verify it's me. I would tell you, no, that is me. So from there I can give you my personal account where you can use and pay in Naira. Okay, obviously looking at the exchange rate. But if you have a dollar account, you can fund your dollar account and make your payment. So this last one here, SMC course, beginner to advanced. This was a course I did in October and November, and the recordings are available. So it's available for you at just $30. I've reduced the price from 100 to 30. So $30, enjoy all the content. We talk about market structure. You will see market structure in a different way you've never seen before. You would look at liquidity, point of interest. These are the things you really need to understand smart money concepts. You don't need too much jargons. All you need is something that will help you become profitable. And I also shared my preferred trade entry, setup, and entry criteria. You won't want to miss that. Okay, so that is just $30. Now this is SMC. All right, this is SMC. You will not see the opening price strategy within there, but this is good if you can blend this with the opening price, which is what I do most times. I blend this with the opening price strategy, and it helps with what? Confluence. Okay, so this is how you get access to my courses and mentorship. And the first thing first, join the Telegram, react to a message, and I will chat you personally, then help you to onboard you to the program. Okay, so that is it. Remember, when you get to the sign up membership list, you see all of this. Raba Fx VIP, these are what you gain. Weekly live workshop. In this case, it might be daily. I will try to do it daily. We did one before I did this by 9 o'clock, 1 hour difference before the YouTube on. Then midweek live analysis. In this case, I think I will update this to, it will become frequent, because this 2024 I will have much time on my hands. Live trading session, yes, just like what I'm doing on YouTube here. And most of the time we catch trade lives. There's some trade, I will do a trade breakdown on them, trades we took in November and thereabout. There's a particular swing trade we took on USD card, very beautiful. Now QA, you can also ask questions just like this, but in that case it will be a Zoom call. You can ask me your question by communicating, speaking with me, and I will try my best. As I said, I'll try my best to answer. If I can't, I will tell you, look, I cannot answer that one. I have to be honest there. Okay, so that is how you can get in touch with me. Kenneth Chuku Nkparu. Now, if you don't have dollar account, just simply chat me up on Telegram, and you can pay in Naira. All right, then I will give you the access to it. Error 216 says, I'm sorry, sir, from what level we can expect a gold sell? Where price is currently, but you can refine it to the 4-hour level where I shared there at let me say 2082, and then to 2086, 2082.92 and 2086.04. okay, that is my preferred level here, these two lines. All right, GJ, the request from who? Let me check who requested that. 1 minute. Yes, Alison Ioa, yes, requested GJ, and then we are going to do Agudi Solomon says AUD card. All right, so after that I'll do the Euro USD. After Euro USD, we call it a day. Okay, so next time try to come up with your pair. Let me analyze for you and see if we are on the same page. If not, that doesn't mean you stop. Still follow your analysis, okay, and just observe mine and see if it's worthwhile to follow. Okay, so on the monthly here, you can see very key thing. We close below this, so this is telling us price wants to go lower. Okay, we close below this. So what we need, if price can push up on this monthly to this point, and then you sell from there. All right, you sell from there. But technically we are still bullish on the monthly. We have not created a monthly bearish story yet, but what I'm saying is that we might create it the moment we trade back into this level. Okay, because this move is coming down from no reason on the monthly. We are not rejecting of any opening price here. That's why I said technically we are bullish, but that bullish trade soon will be over. Okay, soon will be over. All right, so in this case you might have an anticipation bearish directional bias on pounds JPY. All right, so these are the levels I'll be looking at. This level, this opening price broken, becoming resistant, this one, and then this up one. But obviously I'll be looking at the closest one, because this is a monthly time frame. This price alone is significant. It's a key level because on the monthly a lot of money is seated here. Billions, trillions are seated here. These are where price will move up from, react from, not move up. These are where price will react from. Okay, so looking at this, you can go to your weekly now. On the weekly, we rejected of this area. Okay, this rejection created a bearish weekly, so the weekly is bearish, and then we can anticipate selling from here, this zone, these two opening price here, 1 2. Then let's look at the daily. I'll be fast here. I'll be fast now. Above that, so for me, within this level, we don't have any fresh. Yesterday, this was an entry for yesterday, but since you are not in the trade and price is coming back in there, this level is no longer strong. So I'll be looking at this level here, this zone. I'll be marking out in form of zone. So when price get to this zone, you can look for maybe your lower time frame confirmation for a sell from here. Okay, so these are the zones I'm looking at for this pair. So we are bearish. Even on the daily time frame, we are bearish, and you can see we have tested this level multiple times, which means that this level will soon break. Okay, if price comes in from here, we should break low and then target this area here. All right, so the main thing is you're getting a good entry. All right, so let's see. 1 minute. I have a trend line like this. Okay, so in this case, I have something nice. Yeah, so if price come up in here, it simply give me that confluence. Okay, that confluence, that price will respect that area. Okay, so we have gotten how many setup here? Pounds, JPY, gold, and then pounds, USD. 3. Okay, so if you like it, if there are other ways you can support the channel through super thanks, super chat, you can see them on your feed. You can do that. Let me use that to buy a coffee so I can stay alert and then produce more content. You can gift other people membership and the rest, super thanks, super chat, this and that. All right, if you want to say thank you with a cup of coffee, that would be good. All right, so the last one we're going to look at is AUD card. AUD card, where do I have it? Yes, AUD card. Then after that, I'll look at Euro USD, and then we call it a day. This strategy, you can use it on any currency pair, even with crypto indices, US 30, US 100, and the rest, German stock, Asian stock, and Japanese nickel, anyone. All right, so AUD card. So the first thing first I can see is this. Although I don't trade this pair like that, we took some trades actually in the VIP, but these are not trades that I just go in to look for. So we rejected of this area. Yeah, okay, so this market somewhat is bullish, and again we close above this opening price here, but we did not get a retest. All right, so that means price may still come in, test it, and this is simply a liquidity inducement. I will show you in the course of these episodes, as in this live streaming, how to use liquidity inducement to know if an opening price is strong or not. In this case, this is a strong opening price because of this low that has been created here. All right, let's continue. So this market is bullish, and where it should be traveling to is simply here. This is a fresh level. By fresh, there's no price has not rejected of it. This is not fresh because you can see rejection. So this level I'm marking here, will give way. Price will close above it. If it has not already, it will close above it, and then we are trading up to this point. So this is where I'm expecting price to head to. The price at 0.91825. Okay, that's where I expect price to trade up to. All right, then from there we see if there's any form of change in direction, and then we apply that for itself. For now we are bullish. So if you go to your weekly, time frame, you can see that the weekly time frame also we are bullish. We rejected from here, and ever since we have been bullish on that pair. We are closing above what's it called, we are closing above the reverse opening prices. Now this level, one will say, oh, I want us to be careful with this level, but I'm not careful anymore because we have multiple rejection on that level. In this case, in the traditional support and resistance, they will tell you, oh, the more rejection, that means price will go down. For me, price will close above it because we rejected. We are pushing higher. Okay, so the key thing is, where are we buying from? Like for now, we've missed that particular buy entry from here. This was where we're supposed to buy. Because the price tapping and then start pushing up. This is a fresh opening price and it has been tapped. So because you've missed this doesn't mean it's the end of the world. No. Okay, so that's where you go to a lower time frame on the daily. Now on the daily, we have this. Let me take off this. We have this rejection here. Okay, and also the daily is bullish. Okay, the daily is bullish. These are not strong resistance. Okay, they are not strong resistance, so you can get a good entry at this level. So I'm going to mark a zone, play with this level for a buy. All right, and also play with this level for a buy. These zones, these are the two zones I'll be expecting price to respect. This is more stronger because we have an inducement here. All right, this is much better area than this, but notwithstanding, play with it. I'm just showing you something you can work with. Okay, crack your brain around it, practice, use a demo account. Whatever I show you is not a financial advice. Okay, when I say buy here, you buy and you blow your account and say, oh, Raba, check the description. I have a risk disclaimer. Okay, it's required for any financial. Even if you go to your to put your money in hedge fund, they will tell you there's the risk disclaimer. You can lose all of your money. So not just only, yeah, if professionals, hedge fund give it this risk disclaimer, how much me? But the passion is that I'm trying to channel out what I understand about trading, and I want to use that to help you. So we have areas here, and here. These are the two zones you'll be expecting price to push up from. All right, so we have 4 trade setups already. All right, how beautiful is that? If you enjoy this, let me know in the chat. Let the chat keep coming. The chat is boring. Okay, all right. Last thing here is the Euro USD. I just hope everything is good. I hope everything is good. I'm not talking to myself. Let me be sure of that. Okay. Let me know if everything is good. I think there's a kind of pause. Okay, let's look at Euro USD and then we call it a day. I'm not sure if everything is going on well. Let me know, please. I only know at the other side, not on my system. Everything looks good here, but you know, all this technical stuff, it might appear good, but it's not sending it out to you guys. So look at Euro USD, the almighty Euro USD. You can see we have a close above. Remember, the DXY tells us dollar weakness, so we expect a bullish push here, and we've closed above this level. So a retest on this will tell us, okay, let's keep looking for buy trades. All right, let me change this to monthly. All right, so when I go to lower time frame, I know that that is a monthly. So we closed above. At first, price was rejecting that area. Okay, at first price was rejecting, which was like, oh yeah, you want to go lower. But what happened? Month of December, most people say don't trade in December. I made so much money in December. Okay, let it be that if you are not trading in December, let it be just personal reasons. Like, okay, you want to use that December to spend holiday with your loved ones, not because the market there's no liquidity. Who says this is a strong candle push, even bigger than this? Okay, December, a lot of money was made. So do not fall for anyone that say, oh, December there's low liquidity, there's this, the banks are closing and all that. Who produced all of this push? So let it be on your personal grounds that, okay, I don't want to trade in December, I'm going for an holiday. Good, that is a legit reason, not because banks somewhere are this, there's low liquidity, there's this and that. No, December happened to be one of the best months to make money. I keep saying that. All right, so if you go to your weekly, we know that monthly is bullish. Weekly, yeah, we have this rejection, very important. Because the monthly is bullish doesn't mean you start looking for buy. No. We have a rejection. Yeah, this rejection can lead to a push to the downside. Yeah, all right, and creating a fresh opening price where you can react from. So this place is a no for a buy, no for a buy. All right, so what we need to do now, it appears the weekly is not in line with the monthly, so we follow the weekly and look for sell trade. But for now, the weekly has not really confirmed sell yet. Okay, so where can we look for sell trade? Number one is on the daily. We can look for trade within here, because when market closed, now this is what happened. We missed some trade there. This was like a break and retest. This was your entry. Market closed below and then push up. Why I'm putting this is in case price comes up for any reason, you can sell here. But you've missed this already. It closed below, it came and retest and then started flying, trying to close below this. That means tomorrow, if market close below this, tomorrow you can try that retest again and continue pushing down. Okay, up until you get, this is the decision line here. If price takes this level, then we will be bearish, at least even more. But these are levels where you can start buying. This is where I will look for buy trades. Yeah, okay. So Euro USD somewhat bearish, but we have not gotten an entry. So on the 4 hour, let me go back here. This was the break and retest. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we have a fresh level here that can sponsor price to the upside. So in this case, I'll wait for more information on Euro USD. Okay, I'll wait for more information. The reason is this: sometimes just waiting is a strategy. Okay, wait for price, because price has already pushed more, so you can wait for price to come back in here. You can see this level that I marked. This is a good place for sell. Okay, so I'll be patient, wait for price to come in here, or you look for buy when price comes in here for a buy. Okay, so in this case, I will simply wait for price to get to either here or towards this side, unless it creates a fresh level where you can continue selling. Like I'll simply wait. Yeah, okay, this level and this level are my key areas. These are my zone, okay, my range. Sometimes you create a range, support and resistance range, where you want to play off from, because price already moved. If you saw this around this level. This was on Friday, I believe, the retest. Okay, it was on Monday, retest on Monday. We there was no live, we didn't do anything live, so we missed that entry. Okay, prices continue going lower. So any form of entry again. Now the key thing about opening price is that when you don't get the first entry, which is the best entry for you to take, if you don't get it, it becomes so difficult to jump in, unless you have to wait for a proper setup. So that's why I asked you, in this Euro USD we have to wait. Thank you for your content. Okay, I think there's no new stuff yet. Everything is good, we can see. Yes, yeah, okay, everything is good. So on that note, we can call it a day here. Remember, like the video, subscribe if you have not subscribed, and also do not fail to join the Telegram. That is where, even after this live session, if you have any question, you can ask me via the Telegram channel. Okay, put in your question there in the discussion part of it. That is when you react to any of the messages I sent. Then we have a discussion group where you can discuss. And please do not spam me. If you spam me, I'm going to block you and ban you from the channel. And a lot of people have banned a lot of people that comes in and then drop in links. If you want to build your own Telegram channel, why not do it through the hard way, by creating content, providing value to people, and let people choose to come and meet you. Not you coming to different groups and spam the group. No. It's not proper. Like that simply means that they are simply trying to scam people. They don't have value to give. All right, when you see any links just dropping like that, the other person doesn't have any value. He wants to scam you. Provide value first, and then people will decide if you to join the Telegram or not. Like what I'm doing, I provided value, and I'm encouraging you guys to like join the Telegram, because I will provide more value within the Telegram channel. Okay, so on that note, I think there's no other thing to discuss on than to watch out those other trades ideas and see if they play out or not. So initially I wanted to come during the New York session, but if I'm free New York session, we're going to do another live session within the New York session. Okay, and I will let you know via the Telegram. I'll drop the link once I prepare the broadcast that is based on my live streaming. Once I prepare it, we can now go to, I'll drop the link, and then you know the time, either 2 p.m. Nigerian time or 3 p.m. Nigerian time. I will let you know. So till then, enjoy your trade, enjoy your week. Remember, spend time with your family, and everything will be fine. Au revoir. Bye bye. See you some other time in episode